everybody. As promised, I am back with a quick clarification around APA citations, particularly looking at in-text citations rather than the reference list. I found that while there might have been a couple of issues with the reference list, I'm less concerned with the reference list citations than I am with the citations that happen in the body of the text, and I'll tell you why. If you fail to cite something within the text properly, it could potentially be misconstrued as academic misconduct or plagiarism. So, for example, you're reading an article, let's say the Healy article, that corresponded to the ethics assignment, and you're reading it gaining perspective about what you want to write. You set the article down, you type a sentence. It's not verbatim from the article, but it's informed. Your thinking is certainly informed by reading the article. In that situation, you would want to type out your sentence, and before punctuating that sentence with punctuation mark of your choice, you would include a parenthetical citation, Healy, comma, the year, close parentheses, and punctuation. So that would be a in-text citation if you were paraphrasing from an article. Now, different scenario. If you were looking at that Healy article and you found a particular quote that just so clearly addressed the point you're trying to make, and you don't feel as if you could do it justice by paraphrasing it, and you feel it's important to the reader of your paper to hear that direct content, you are going to type out that specific sentence or the specific passage from that Healy article in your paper using quotation marks around it, right? To let somebody know that this is not my language, this is somebody else's language. Close it within your quotation marks. Again, before the punctuation, you're going to use a parenthetical citation, but this time, because it's a direct quote, you're going to include the author's last name, the year, comma, the page number from where the quote occurred in the article. So say it came from page 2. So you're going to have Healy, comma, 2008, comma, P.2, close parentheses, punctuation. So those are two different scenarios. Yet, if you had that specific scenario where you're taking that direct passage from the article and you were to only present the parenthetical citation and no quotation marks, that kind of starts edging into that territory of academic misconduct, because by failing to put those quotation marks there, you're implying to the reader that those are your words that you paraphrased from the Healy article rather than direct quote. So you need those quotation marks, and you need to differentiate that text for your reader so that they know they're not your words and you're not trying to represent them as your words. I hope that kind of makes sense. If anybody has any questions about this, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm really happy to have these conversations more explicitly, or if you're just concerned that you might be doing it incorrectly and you'd like me to take a look at it before you officially submit, I'm happy to do that. Just shoot me an email. I will check it out. I will let you know if you're on track. I can provide some edits if you need some help. I'm more than happy to do that, because I'd much rather you get it right before submitting than submit something to me where I might misinterpret that you didn't understand and think that you did understand, and you're trying to get me to think they're your words even though they're not. We don't want to get into that situation, trust me. So if you guys can be cautious about that, keeping all of that in mind, that would be helpful for you and for me going forward, because I want you to be successful in the course. So please let me know how I can help you do that, and that's all. Good luck, everybody.